Assalamu alaikum. Peace be upon you. The title of my poem is Which of the Favours of Your Lord Do You Deny? And it was part inspired by chapter 55 of the Quran, which is called Surah Ar-Rahman, and I urge you all to read it. So please bear with me, it's quite long-winded, so try not to fall asleep. So you don't believe in God? Well, you're not the only one, but I'm hoping you'll reconsider once my poem is done. Look at the sublime beauty of the world, oceans filled with corals, oysters and pearls. Envisage the Grand Canyon or Lake Tanganyika. Who do you think made the Great Barrier Reef, huh? Don't you find it strange that you breathe out CO2 and that a tree breathes that in and gives out oxygen for you? Is that coincidence? Well, let me continue. 70% of the earth is water. That's the same percentage that's in you. The best computers in the world are based on your brain. Even with all the modern technology, it's still not the same. Your brain doesn't need an update and has plenty of storage ingrained. It doesn't have glitches or any freeze frames. Did you know most ancient cultures believed in an almighty creator? Even those who worshipped stones or prayed to Mother Nature. Don't you think there must be something more powerful and greater than little old us? It must be our maker. See, we can play God and clone a sheep's DNA, but when that sheep dies, it dies the same way. I urge you to read Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. You may find the underlying theme of the human race's decline. They want to play God, so they have to deny his existence. They've done it through mass hypnotism and persistence. People like you and me rearrange our entire belief system. They break up social structures, knowing we don't have tools to fix them. We think we're the pinnacle of the human race, yet we deny an age-old truth that stares us straight in the face. Scientific rationalism has essentially replaced monotheism. Now, why is that the case? The doctrine of Satanism is do as thou wilt. That means do what you want. That's how belief in God has been killed. Satan says forget about tomorrow, just live for today. And that's what the world is doing, following Satan's way. But just remember that even Satan believed in God. Think about that now. Don't you feel odd? The epitome of evil, even he recognized his superior, while most of our world is neglecting their interior. And don't get me started on the theory of evolution. See, I read the whole book and came to one conclusion. The essence of the teaching is to divert from creation and to create an elaborate form of racial subjugation. Do you really believe that you came from a monkey? See, I don't live on bananas, so I don't find that funny. And I've done a lot of reading about the Big Bang Theory, but even the best scientists can't tell you how it started really. Here's an epic question. What happens to your soul after you die? Is there a heaven or a hell? You might think it's all a lie. But when you're stranded and alone and nobody's nearby, it's a fact that even an atheist, for God he will cry. See, God's existence is an epic question. That means I can't prove it mathematically beyond question. But at this point, I give scientific logic a mention. Google Pascal's wager. Maybe probability theory is a bone of contention. It goes something like this. If there's no God and you're an atheist, well then that's fine. If there's no God and you're a believer, then maybe you wasted your time. But if God exists and you denied him, then you're really in trouble. Whereas someone like me may be rewarded for my struggle. So there it is, my brothers, the unprovable proof. I won't act self-righteous and sing it from the roof. But if you're as smart as we humans claim to be, then the undeniable logic above you will see. Remember one thing, it's never too late. Forget predetermination, you can change your fate. The blessings of belief will change your whole state. So it's in your interest to believe in the one who creates. Thank you.